Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. That's a screen play to Genty. And this is taken ahead to the 37. There's Nick Squilton there on the play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Ready.
They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
That pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get in the preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
line. On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Let's go.
Play action on first down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now off play action. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. He's trying to push the field. Got his man. This is McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. So the defense decides.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
William Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from the desert. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Now, get to Jeanty running right. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new center down. On 1st and 10, it's Jeanty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Ready.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ready.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Panthers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. Get it. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready, ready?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Come on. Set. Hey, let go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Vegas.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Panthers' 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready, ready.
Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas
Go.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Genty. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll look to throw.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Go, check. Go, down. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Mike, they make an interesting decision. They keep the ball on the ground, thinking they have enough power up front to just push this one in. Instead, they find themselves going backwards. Brings up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Panthers.
Here we go. Back row leading. Look at my team. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Carolina. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And we're back in Vegas after this.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught left side by Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Come on, come on.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air one more time. And the rush goes down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
Buffalo 18. Down. Ready, right?
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That one good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got his man. That's Lee Getz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown. Panthers. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Going for it all. That is hot. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 55 yards on the game.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty, touchdown Raiders. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On the set. Reload.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
There we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd, they need 8. Leggett in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a second down.
On the jump. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games, but as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Viking 18. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, the ball's out. The Panthers have it. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's to the right side. And caught by Bell. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here first and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Carolina. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Laube now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
18, pioneer.
They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Derek Brown working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Timberwolf, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
19, Cougar 19.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but
that's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand.
Flag. Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty, touchdown Raiders. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Raiders are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chase. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at
Pioneer.
the 34-yard line.
Get at me. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
And he will score again. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
65
conversion.
60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Raiders 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can, and I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Here's a handoff to Genty running left. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
For a Las Vegas.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.